I've never exhibited my work before, but when I came through, looking at what other people had contributed here, I've been getting chills, and all of a sudden, I just felt like this real strong pull to go get my painting and bring it in. It just really needed to be here because I really believe in this, and so I'm very grateful to be able to be a part of that.
Event. People from our own community were threatening to mow down the protesters, to bring out guns and shoot us. So we decided to no longer advertise that. We made it a virtual event, and we said we have to have something which people can express themselves, more kind of a healing.
I had a feeling that to do art is a way to approach this all from a different kind of place, a spiritual place where people may not see signage and slogans and words that allow people to say, oh, that's them and this is me. Because if you see a visual image, it speaks to you without language for the most part. This police department, the Placerville Police Department, has been working with us and has gone to the protests and checked in with us today when we got heckled by some of the people that were doing Blue Lives Matter. So the people that are doing Blue Lives Matter are under the misconception that we don't support police officers in our town. And in our town, we do.
Someone came and took all the signs. They just walked by and took everything down.
Right, and so some of the signs that you see here were actually snapshots of the original signs, and so they've been made, we made posters out of them so that they didn't get lost.
We met with the police department, the city manager, the mayor, and the vice mayor together and had this hard conversation of race in the city. And one of the things we brought up was the negative branding of the city with the name Hangtown and nooses. Nooses hanging throughout the town, a dummy hanging in effigy, and people of color walk by and people scream out of the street at them racial epithets, and this is being done with nooses hanging around in the city. So
I remember when my dad came here, he's brown, he's Mexican, and when I was a kid and lived here, he said, why is the only Mexican in town hanging from a rope? And for me, it was like, yeah, I guess from his perspective, because at that time, George, his name is George, he was browner and he had black hair. And there was a time in the 80s, was it in the 80s or the 70s when he was black and he had, so I mean, he's gotten kind of progressively a little bit lighter and lighter over the decades. Because people have been upset about it. But the other thing is a bunch of 5 people, 6, were hanging off of ropes at this time. I mean, it's all of this happening in our community and people hanging off of ropes, African Americans hanging off of ropes now in 2020. We don't need a noose. We don't need a noose in our town to symbolize what Placerville is. So it's time to change, and sometimes change is hard because people they're attached to their history, their idea of what it means to be from here and what what the noose represents for them. But that's different than for people of color.